Buenos tardes, muchachos. Thanks for being here. Grateful once again. Gratitude is our only attitude. You could have been on YouTube watching anything. You could have been watching a guy who knows it's about to get peak. Or you could have been watching a woman who, I don't even know what she was trying to do, to be honest. But you're right back here with me, and I'm grateful. So let's roll the credits. Bienvenidos de nuevo, amigos y familia. Welcome back. Again, sorry for the delay. Work has been, just killing me. So big delay in the video again. But anyway, today I want to look at one of my favorite stocks in my favorite sector, which is space. Anyone who knows me from young knows I love space and anything related. So, the space sector is right on my street. And anyway, one of my favorite stocks in it is Maxar Technologies. Let's look on the graph. You can see over the year, they've been gradually going upwards. I bought in, I believe, around June last year. And yeah, they've been gradually going up. And then we hit January, and they just shot up to like, what was it at its peak? $54, nearly 55. And I believe that was when Cathie Wood said she was launching a space ETF to add to, ARK Invest. And everyone, including myself, for Maxar would be included in that portfolio. Loads of people were throwing names in there. I was watching, Jim Cramer on CNBC saying which stocks he thought would make it into it. But unfortunately, it never made it into it. I don't know what Cathie's playing at with that one. I'm sure she's got her reasons. But yeah, so obviously the share price declined back to what it kind of should have been, and is now starting to build its way back up, which you can see like previously what it was, and it's kind of following that same trajectory again. But yeah, let's look in that ARK Invest fund, and you can see the companies which are in the space exploration and innovation ETF. No Maxar, but there's some companies in there that kind of baffle me, but I guess it would be for the satellite usage like Netflix and whatnot. But anyway, right, historically, Maxar has done so much in space, and they're going to do so much going forward as so much billions is being pumped into space. It's definitely a sector you want to be involved in for the future. But let's see what Maxar are about. Maxar is a trusted partner and innovator in Earth intelligence and space infrastructure. We deliver disruptive value to government and commercial customers to help them monitor, understand, and navigate our changing planet, deliver global broadband communications, and explore and advance the use of space. Our unique approach combines decades of deep mission understanding and a proven commercial and defense foundation to deploy solutions and deliver insights with unrivaled speed, scale, and cost effectiveness. Maxar's 4,400 team members in 20 global locations are inspired to harness the potential of space to help our customers create a better world. Maxar do so much, and we're about to get into that. But first of all, if we just have a quick look at this video, they will explain it much better than I can.
At Maxar, we turn big ideas into successful missions. Missions that address change on Earth and power exploration into our solar system and beyond. As a partner to innovative businesses and more than 50 governments, we've been building advanced technology since humans first began exploring space, and since we first started looking at Earth from above. Maxar space infrastructure capabilities harness the promise of space for programs like in-space robotics to explore distant surfaces, power and propulsion systems that will push us farther into the galaxy, and communications satellites that provide connectivity across the globe. As a leader in Earth intelligence, Maxar offers situational awareness to protect national security and empower soldiers on the ground, satellite imagery products sourced from our industry-leading constellation, and location analytics that use machine learning and analyst expertise to monitor and detect change. From the images in the navigation app on your phone to the satellites that connects that phone to the internet, Maxar solutions connect Earth and space to make information accessible and insights actionable, all for a better world.
Right, let's look at some of the brilliant stuff Maxar does. I like Maxar because they're problem solvers. And when investing in companies, you really want to be in a problem solving company. Luxury companies, you know, when things go south and we hit a recession or any kind of financial problems, it's those companies which will suffer the most. But problem solving companies helping us go forward, they'll always survive. Anyway, you can see they do Earth observation, which can be used for many things. Government use them also. More than 50 governments around the world trust Maxar to provide integrated solutions that help them protect and improve livelihoods for their citizens. Civil government, defense, and intelligence. Like I said in a previous Gelat video, which is also a space company, watch that video if you haven't. Wars ain't going to be won on the ground no more. It's all going to be intelligence and data and, you know. Confronted by higher national security challenges, military and intelligence organizations must source, ingest, process, and analyze more data than ever before. Maxar enables these agencies to evolve and streamline their intelligence programs for increasingly complex requirements. Right, the US government seemed to love them. For commercial use also, agriculture and farming, you can imagine why, you know, having a view from space could help so much. Maxar helps agriculture-based organizations maximize yield with weather and geospatial, what's a new word for me, data to detect variability in soil and crop conditions. We also provide valuable insights to help predict fluctuations in agricultural markets. Right, the automotive industry as well. High quality geospatial data is critical to realizing the vision of safe autonomous vehicles. We help automotive partners create their own HD maps or enrich their existing navigation data to support program development for improved safety customer experience. So, with that said, I could also see Maxar finding their way into some EV ETFs, because this could be an integral part of that. All right, also consumer mapping, energy, global development. There's so much that they do. If you haven't heard of Maxar, go onto their website, and because all these things you can go into learn more and get a more deep dive into this stuff. I don't just want to repeat everything that's here, but there's so much. Even down to marine life, maritime monitoring and security, satellite communications, telecommunications, weather. And, you know, once we finally get over the Ronies, the next big push is going to be climate change. So Maxar expert meteorologists provide complete near real-time forecasts and data to help customize in agriculture, energy, commodity trading, insurance, and transportation, mitigate risk, and make timely decisions. So yeah, even with climate change and the world's temperature, I'm sure Maxar will have a hand in that also. Right, Maxar is what I refer to as a dividend growth company. You'll make your money through the share price appreciating, but they also pay a dividend, but the dividend at the moment is very small. Hardly worth even mentioning, but it's still something. So, you know, gratitude is our only attitude. We'll take that. But yeah, I believe it's going to grow quite high, which I'll get into in a second. But let's see what institutions also hold Maxar. All right, as you can see, the top institutional holders are Vanguard and BlackRock, which I always like to see. They're the two big names that I know. When I see it, it gives me a bit more faith, and they have quite a lot of shares. I believe they're going to be purchasing quite a lot more over this current period because, like I said, a lot of money's going into space soon. Mark my words on that. If you are interested in Maxar, definitely have a look at their income statement. To be honest, it's not great. To the point where, should I be investing? I am, but it's because I'm really looking long term. And I know these numbers will turn around. I believe a lot of money is going to end up in Maxar's pockets because of what they do. Other companies offer similar services, but for me, they're way better, way ahead. And the reason for this optimism also was, as you can see here, the share was trading at $35.98 on June the 15th, and on the 16th, it just jumped up to $40. And, you know, to jump that high, there's always got to be a catalyst. And when I checked this article today, shares of space company Maxar Tech are going to the moon today, up 12% as of 12:45 p.m. As StreetInsider.com reported this morning, investment bank Goldman Sachs has just initiated coverage of Maxar Technologies stock with a buy rating and a $52 target that suggests there could be as much as 29% upside in this stock. So with Goldman Sachs changing their rating to a buy, I know for the short term at least, it's gonna push the price higher, and hopefully we'll find a new level of support. Maybe some people will just cash out their money, or we will find a new level of support, and it's just onwards and upwards from here or to the moon. Excuse the pun. But yeah, over the long term, I'm not worried about my money in Maxar Tech. I will be trying to build a big position in this, bigger than my Gillette one. And yeah, just leaving that one for the future. Right, and over to tip ranks, you can see they've given it a smart score of 8. Consensus is a strong buy. Sentiment is very positive. Sentiment is bullish. New sentiment is bullish. Trend has increased. Technicals are negative. Like I said, the financials, they're not great. They're not great, but from what I've read, they have turned things around, and going forward, it should be onwards and upwards. So long term, you're in good hands. Short term, it depends. Yeah, if you're into swing trading and whatnot, this isn't the stock for you at all. But if you're going to hold out, then this is definitely a good stock. And out of 6 analysts, 5 have said to buy, 1 have said to hold. Current price right now is $39.98 as of the day of recording anyway. And they are saying that 12 months forecast, the highest they could see it getting is $59, on the average 49, and on the low 41. That's pretty low risk to me. Me being a space head, like, I'm all in, but there is a strong upside to this stock. There's potential good money to be made, and once more institutions start buying into it also, and it ends up in more ETFs, and Cathie Woods starts thinking correct and puts it into the fund, then yeah, this is literally going to the moon. Right, to wrap things up, short-term swinging, this is not the company for you. Long-term, if you're interested in space like I am, then this could be the company for you. It's an alternative to Gillette and other companies offering the same services. I have a heavy interest in space, but my interest doesn't fall into space travel like Blue Origin and what's Elon's one, SpaceX. Yeah, and Virgin Galactic. I've got no interest in those. Flying faster and higher doesn't always end well. All you've got to do is look at Concorde for that. Now we're back to flying on 777s and 747s, and not 747s, they're gone now, but yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it. So, but I'm into problem solving. They solve a lot of problems. Their financials are bad, and that's the downside, but they're getting a lot better. Goldman Sachs has upgraded them to a buy. I do believe we'll find a new level of support, and it should be onwards and upwards from here. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, and not only am I not a financial advisor, I'm not your financial advisor. I don't know you or your circumstances, so always do your due diligence. It is a must. But yeah, that's the end of this one. Please like, subscribe, and follow if you're not already. And hopefully there won't be such a big delay for the next video. Work has been getting in the way, but onwards and upwards from here. Let gratitude be your only attitude. And until the next one, hasta la semana próxima. Adios.